Hello. Wait, is everyone? Oh my god, I can't talk. Is everyone able to hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I should keep the BGM on. It's a little awkward. Oh, wait, is chat not showing up? No. No, chat's not showing up. I swear I got it to show up and now it's not working. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess it's fine. Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming. I am so nervous. I like 2 minutes ago was like, I need to pee really bad, and I'm like, wait, what if I like can hold it in? Because like I need a debut. But I'm like, no, because what if I need to go like midstream? I'm so nervous. I was like, so I like was running around. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. But you sure? I no. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut. Um, we're starting strong. Hopefully. I just want to make sure because audio is my enemy. Everything's okay audio wise, right? Like there's nothing like too crazy, and not I'm not too loud, too quiet, anything, right? I want to make sure. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna just wing it from here. Okay. So the hidden mole. Yeah, I have a little mole. Um, that's my 6'4" queen right there. Damn right. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into my debut slides. Here, let me move myself just a little bit, just a teensy bit, because you'll see me right there anyways, right? So, a little bit about me. My name is Killer Kiayama. I am a orca, and my birthday is October 6th. Libras, represent, um, I speak English and Spanish, though my Spanish is a little weak. I understand it a lot better than what I speak, but I'm a bilingual queen, I would say. Um, wait, here, let me put on my BGM actually while I'm doing this really fast. I didn't even think about doing that until I'm like, wait, it's kind of quiet right now. So let me do that really quick. Um, Let me see, really fast, just really really quick. Media source. And then I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry for the last. Okay. I'll have it like right there. Perfect. Okay, so that way it's not like dead quiet while I'm doing this. But love design tat. Thank you so much. My model artist, my mama, did such an amazing job with this model. To be honest, I'm so happy with how this model came out. It genuinely looks so good. 4'11", but she stands on her money. She's 6'4", damn right. 4'11", you had an extra one. I did not at all whatsoever. Okay, but yeah, and so my height is 4'11". I am short, I admit it, but I'm, some people would say fun size. I am what some people would say fun. I couldn't think of anything else, but I give off 6 foot energy, I would say. I'm proud of she got stilts at the ready stand. Yeah, I will wear stilts just to be a little taller. But and then my age is I don't know, what did you like to know? I don't know, like, damn, stop asking so many questions. Anyways. And then so here are some of my likes and dislikes, right? You give off 6 feet energy. Could have fooled me. What? Hi, Azza. Oh my god, I'm happy to see familiar faces here. Like, I don't know, I'm so happy. Got the Chihuahua energy. What the hell? So okay, my likes and dislikes. As you can see, I have a lot of likes, right? So my likes is for, in general, I'm a big fan of VTubers. I love VTubers. I've been into VTubers since like, I don't know, 2016. I think a lot of people got into VTubers around 2016, right? Because that's when like Keys and I like started popping off, and then like HoloLive started getting like popular and everything, right? And then, I really like dinosaurs. If you guys are in the Discord, the Vanguard Discord, you guys probably have seen my little like status being like, ask me for a dinosaur fact, to the point where people are starting to do the, how bots, they do the exclamation and then whatever the command is. People have started doing exclamation dino fact, and I'm not a bot, you know. I'm not always available for a fact. um, I love art history. I majored in art in college, and I've debated a lot about going to get my my master's in like art history. The only thing with masters is like once you get a master's, you kind of have to lock in like for life for that profession kind of thing, you know. So, but I genuinely love art history so much. I also like being cringe. I there's so many times where I want to be very cringe, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should reform myself. Maybe I should change. But at the same time, internally, just know behind the scenes, I'm being slightly cringe. Please, guys, don't dino fact me. Don't stop. Okay, how about this? I can give you guys a dino fact at the end of the stream. How about that? How about that? You got a master's in art and history? No. I want to get my master's in art history, just because I love it that much. But I'm scared to, because once I get a master's, like you kind of have to lock in that profession for like almost your whole life, basically, right? Like it's a lot of money to spend, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend that much money for a profession I'm not sure I want to like get into, or like a field I'm not sure I want to get into. I think the orca's broken. Stop! No. Okay. One dino fact, right? I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of I'm generating a dino fact here. I'm trying to think of some that I haven't shown or haven't talked about a lot. Okay, I'll share one of my favorite dino facts. One of my favorite dino facts is, so you know T-Rex, right? In Jurassic Park in the movie, every time a T-Rex shows up, you know they're gonna show up because the water ripples, right? Then that's the kind of like the foreshadowing that a T-Rex is gonna show up, right? And that's how some of them that's how they're like, oh my god, we have to rush, we have to get out of here because the water's rippling, a T-Rex is coming, right? So, fun fact, actually, is that a T-Rex has like a lot of padding on their foot, and they're suspected to be a like an ambush predator, like both like they would chase and also ambush. So they figure that with these paddings, and since they're like an ambush predator, most likely they would be able to sneak up on you until they're super close, but by the time you notice them, you're probably already dead. Like you will not have a chance to run. Like in the scene where like Jeff Goldblum's in like the Jeep and everything, right? And he's like, all right, everyone run, right? Like he would not be alive to do that. He would have died like 2 seconds after he realizes like, oh, there's something near, right? Like that's just not how it works, right? So that's my favorite fact. I like sharing like cool facts about T-Rex because not that Jurassic Park did a lot of things wrong about them. They did a lot of cool things about it, but their behavior, like how we have figured out like dinosaurs to be, like the behavior is so different, like how we thought that they were. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I think that kind of stuff is pretty neat, you know. Clever girl. I love, bro, I'm so sad he dies in the movie because in the book he survives. Like that makes me so sad. But anyways, oh, actually no, this fits too, because going on, I love Jurassic Park. I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. My mom sat me, so my mom figured out at a very young age that she figured out that I like dinosaurs at a very, very young age. So when she didn't want to deal with me anymore, right, she would plop me down on the couch, she would put on the Jurassic Park movies, and I would watch them all, like, non-stop. I would literally have, like, I just binge watch those movies, like, all day if I could. And my mom just didn't know what it was, like, about that I liked. But, you know, me being a little kid, I'm, like, looking up, being like, oh my god, that's so cool. I love these things, right? So, especially Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, I have like almost that whole movie memorized. Like I'm like a sleeper agent when I hear that movie. Like I'll hear like the opening theme and I'm like, oh, like where is it? Who's playing it? But yeah, so I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the Jurassic World series so far, but in general, the Jurassic Park universe, like I'm a really big fan of. And then tying back into me being into art history, I also like really like art. Like I said, I got my bachelor's in art. And I just got general art, so I know how to do a little bit of everything. So everything from like, you know, like painting, ceramics, digital art, like any sort of like media, basically. I have at least some experience in doing it. I'm a really big fan of like bookbinding. I took a bookbinding class for my art degree, so I really like actually like being able to like bind and sew together books and stuff like that. Another thing I like is boba, and you guys have probably heard me talk a lot about boba. I love it. It's I am going to treat myself to one after the stream. Specifically, my favorite flavors I want to say are Thai and taro, but I think almost all flavors are valid. You know, but yeah, I'm a really big fan of boba. Some games, sorry, this is gonna take me a while. I have a lot of likes, but some games I like is Osu Mania. I'm not a big I'm not a big Osu fan or Osu player unless it's Mania. Mania I can play like all day. Actual Osu I fucking suck at. In terms of like playing Osu, like I don't know. I like rhythm games. Just Osu, the actual like Osu games, like really hard. I don't know. I can't do it. I don't have the precision for that. I also like Genshin Impact. I haven't caught up with the latest stuff, but I'm a really big fan of like in the fandom and stuff like that. Like just keeping up with like the characters and lore and stuff like that. I love Fate Grand Order. I'm a big Fate fan in general, so like the whole series and everything I really enjoy. And I'm kind of deep in to the point where like I know a little too much. I know a little too much, and there's been times where I can't distinguish if something is like a Fate fact or if it's an actual historical fact, you know, because like, you know, Fate is about like historical figures, and it's a problem. And then I really like Baldur's Gate 3. I have a couple playthroughs of it. I haven't officially finished because every time I get close to finishing, I'm like, wait, I want to play as a different character first, you know, and then I keep making characters, but I'm a really big Baldur's Gate fan. I also obviously enjoy like D&D as well. And Baldur's Gate was kind of like my first time being able to play anything that's like sort of like a real campaign. Just because like every time I play with some friends, like it's hard to get people to meet up, right? So it's easier to play online, which is Baldur's Gate. I love Minecraft as well. I'm a super big Minecraft fan. And oh my god, oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Sneak peek. But yeah, I'm a super big Minecraft fan as well. I'll probably end up playing, maybe not like a ton, but I will try to play a lot because I like having little worlds for like friends and stuff like that. I also like playing League of Legends and TFT. I'm at this point I mainly play TFT, but I did play a lot of League when I was younger. If you don't play League, you know, I think you should play League. It's a good game. It's really healthy for you, I would say. You know, very good for you mentally. How did I not know you like / play Baldur's Gate 3? We need to do. Yeah, I feel like we've talked about like D&D stuff together too. Likes dinosaurs, a Fate fan, a sense of Coup Alter degen, respect. I love Coup Alter. I'm too shy to say what I want to say out loud, but he can get it. That's all I'm saying. And then let's see. So anime and manga. Some anime and manga I like are again the Fate series. I like Grimgar. If you guys don't know what Grimgar is, I like isekai anime, which is like also I mentioned at some point in here too. Grimgar is probably one of the best isekai animes I've ever watched, only because like it's so real. Like it's genuinely like so, because it's not like the plot of like, oh, I got reincarnated into this world and I have superpowers and I'm so strong and here I have a harem, right? Like Grimgar is not like that at all. It really is people entering a world they've never been in and learning like the basics, like from square one. Like they have to learn how to fight. They have to learn how to like not just fight for themselves, but fight for their lives, basically, right? And they learned that everything else in the world is just fighting for their lives, you know? And it's so good. It's genuinely such a good... Grimgar so peak. It's genuinely such a good anime. If I had to be reincarnated to any anime, I would say Grimgar, just because, like, how truthful it is to kind of, like... Not truthful, but, like, how real it is, basically. It's so good. It's the most realistic depiction of isekai. Yeah, and it's not even, like, oh, it's super bloody and super gory, like, or anything. It's not like shock factor. It really is just like, oh yeah, you live in this world, you have to fight for yourself, but also at the same time you learn the value of friendship and community, you know, and it's just so good. Again, like, being into isekai, I'm also really into like Overlord. I'm a little too into it. I have at least like I think 9 of the like the novels, like the written novels, like in my bedroom, and I've cherished those so much. I know too much about the characters. I'm a really, really big fan. I have like binge watch each season every time it comes out. I've actually watched the series, I think maybe like 4 or 5 times. I really like it. Another anime I like is Gangsta, and this one's sad because like the anime stopped at 13 episodes, but like and the artist is always going through like I think she's chronically ill, so she's always being like hospitalized, unfortunately, so the manga always goes on hiatus too. Highly recommend it though. It's so good. It has like one of the main characters is he's not deaf. He is deaf actually. He's deaf, and he uses like actual sign language to communicate. And there's a lot of like people of color. There's a lot of like really good representation in that anime, and it's just so good. Like you don't see it in a lot of animes, and the plot is also really good too. Highly recommend it. I'm really into Mr. Villain's Day Off as well. Super wholesome. If you guys want wholesome anime, you know, definitely check it out. It's really good. Rise wa Tanegai. I think oh no, I don't think, I know. An anime for it came out recently. I think it's called, in English, it's like Yakuza Husband or something like that, or Yakuza Love Life, something like that on those lines. Also really good. I'm obsessed with the main guy. I'm like really deep obsessed with him. I have a type, and this guy shows exactly what my type is. But yeah, and the last one just being isekai anime in general. I like a lot of isekai anime, but there's a lot of trash in it too, but there's enough for me to be like, okay, this is a good genre, you know? I was thinking of my favorite VTubers as well, to let you guys know like who I kind of look up to, and there was too many for me to pick from, so I kind of added a lot of them that I just kind of like, you know, that I look up to in general. So my first one is my Kami Oshi, which is Shuya Mino from Niji Sanji Wave 4 Luxium. Love that dude. He is one of my favorite VTubers of all time, and I would die to do a meet and greet for him or something. I don't know. He's so cool. I love him so much. Wait, is that the house husband one? No, that's a different one. And then you like the trashy isekai too, though? No. It really depends how trashy. There's some that I'm like willing to give a try, but no, maybe not like a lot. Like a lot of the stuff that recently came out, I'm not the biggest fan of. But like, I don't know, if you want me to check something out and it's isekai, it'll be a lot easier for me to like watch it. Yeah, and then other VTubers I like are like Kenji, Gavis Battle, Kenan Kuduro, Doki Bird, Crayon. Crayon's a Spanish VTuber. I actually really love her. She's really funny. There's Iron Mouse, Gigi Gurin, Calix Debonair. There's a lot. Porcelain Maid, Shoto, Doppio Dropside, Vanta Crowbringer, Mint Maid, Neurosama, Alban Knox, and Whale Taylor. All really good VTubers. You probably recognize most of these. These are like a lot of bigger name ones, but I love all the VTubers. They're like super funny, and I look up to them. Have you tried Ascendance? I have not. I think I've heard of it though. Have you watched ReZero? I have. I haven't watched the latest season of it though, because I don't know, the first 2 seasons low-key traumatized me a little bit. So the 3rd season, I'm like, do I want to go through this again? Do I want to watch? And then, yeah, so for my music, I like Megaterra Zero. He's so peak. I literally cannot stop listening to his music. There was like, I think 2 years straight where his songs on Spotify were like my #1 songs, basically. Like, I genuinely enjoy this guy. He sings so well. I like Ricky Montgomery as well, Adrienne Lenker, Hatsune Miku, of course, Queen, right? Seyuan Stevens, also really good. Radwimps, I love Radwimps so much. I've been to one of their concerts before, and it was so good. I was sad because they didn't play a lot of their, like, they played a couple of like their most known songs, right? But they didn't play a lot. Like, most of their other songs were from like different like albums. And I was genuinely so sad to see that like the crowd didn't know most of their songs, because I've been listening to them since I was like maybe like in high school or something, but a lot of people only knew Radwimps from like Your Name or Weathering With You and stuff like that. So I was like one of the few people in the crowd that was like actually singing along to all their songs. But they're such a good band. They're so good. I like Alex G as well, Deco 27 and McCafferty. I'm a little more into like the edgier genres, if you know what I mean, like like Midwestern emo and stuff, you know. Maybe like sad songs, you know, I would say. Whoa, another Fate Go player. Yeah, I love Fate Go. I am low-key a whale, like as a VTuber and in the game. I have too many characters. I'm at the point for Fate, at least, where if I get like a 5-star, I'm like, man, this isn't the one I wanted, you know. But yeah, and then for some dislikes, I hate the cold. I really don't like the cold. I suck being cold. I get really angry, very moody, very cranky, you know. I have a very low tolerance for the cold. I love the heat. Like right now, it's like, I don't know, it's like almost, I think it's like 80 something degrees outside. I love it. I walked outside and I was like, oh, this feels so nice, you know. Yeah, I hate the cold. The cold can go fuck itself. And then, wait, I have a feeling you're alt. I feel I'm a very, I don't know, I feel like I'm very basic with my style, to be honest. I just like music-wise and some other things, you know, I'm like, I don't know, I just vibe to that kind of stuff. I also hate spicy things. Like so I'm getting slowly more and more accustomed to like spicy things here and there, you know, just a tad bit, just like here and there. Kimchi is the only exception. I love kimchi. I will fuck up kimchi no matter what. I don't care how spicy it is. I will cry and I will keep eating kimchi. Like, it's so good. But anything else spicy, like, I might die, you know. I'm just not the I just don't prefer it, you know. Hot drinks as well. I never drink hot drinks. Only exception is like chocolate milk. If I get like a hot chocolate, that's fine, right? But I don't like drinking like any hot tea, any hot coffee, any like anything really hot, you know. There's very few exceptions of what hot things I'll drink. Like even when it's like cold, like in the middle of winter, I won't go and like order a hot coffee. I'll get my coffee cold, like with ice and everything. Like I don't know, I don't know. I just hate. I burn my tongue really easy. You know, I'm a little sensitive. You know, I'm just a girl, right? So if I burn my tongue, I get really annoyed, and I hate waiting for the drinks to cool down. You know, so it's just easier to get iced versus anything. I'm low-key a whale, says the killer whale VTuber. Shut up. Another thing too, running. Yeah, I hate running. I would get like, I think in high school when they would track your mile time, I think I would get like 13 to 15 minutes depending. Like, I'm just not like a strong runner at all. Like, you know, I like doing sports and other things like that, but when it comes to just straight running, oh my god, I hate it. I hate running anywhere. And then the last one, if you know, you know. Yami, you're here. Anyways. Here, let me make myself a little bigger. Oop, let me make myself a little bigger for this one. Okay, perfect. So, some streaming goals that I have, being, do you know about the Honkai Star Rail X Unlimited Blade Works collaboration? I do. I've heard of it. I haven't seen anything about it though, but I have heard of it, and I'm low-key slightly tempted to get into Honkai Star Rail just for that. What the hell? You know damn well. Anyways, for streaming, I have a couple goals. I feel like they're very simple, very straightforward, you know. I just want to make a lot of friends, and I think so far I've accomplished doing that. I love my friends. I love socializing. I love hanging out with people, making jokes and everything. So any chance I get to make a new friend, I appreciate so much. I'm very shy, like, well, not IRL. IRL, like, when I'm out in public, I am not shy at all. I'm very social. I can talk very easy, no problem. When it comes to, like, online, I will, like, cry before sending you a DM because I'm just like, oh my god, what if they hate me already? Like, they don't even know me. What if they hate me? So I am a very shy person. So as a VTuber, I genuinely appreciate making any and all friends, basically. At some point, Yami catchy strays for existing. Exactly. Anyway. I want to also release a song at some point. I think it'd be really cool if I could release a song. I don't have the voice of an angel, I'll admit that, but I think at some point I think it'd be really cool because it would just kind of show like where I started and how I've grown, kind of thing. So I think it'd be pretty cool. I'd also love to have a 3D debut. I don't know, every time I see like a Hall Live like talent or something, like get like a 3D debut, where they have like all like the special effects and everything, like I don't know, I feel like that looks so amazing, and I one day hope to be able to reach that point, like at least in terms of like getting a model and like being able to hold like a little event kind of thing, you know. I want to have a full stream in Spanish as well. My Spanish really sucks. It's really bad. I get very shy and very like nervous speaking Spanish, and I hope to one day like be confident enough to have a full stream in Spanish. But yeah, it's just hard, you know. I'm scared people are gonna make fun of me. I'm scared they're gonna be like, oh, she's like whitewashed, like she can't speak Spanish, you know. But I want to be able to do that, to at least practice a little bit. So hopefully sometime in the future I'll be able to have a couple full Spanish streams. felt so hard. People are so scary to reach out to. They are. I don't know what it is about just being a profile picture. It's so scary. I also want to stream with people I admire, and it's kind of vague, but in general I want to stream with people that I admire, like both like big or small. I don't know, I feel like if I stream with people that I genuinely like look up to and everything, it's gonna keep encouraging me to also want to do better. And I feel like it also tell me like how far I've gone too, right? As well, like if for example, not saying this would happen, but if I was like, oh my god, I get a collab with Shuya Mino, like that would be crazy. Not that would happen, but like I feel like that would be a really good way for me to figure out like how much I've like grown as like a content creator and everything. Yo hablo nativo. Oh. Kiayama, we could stream anytime you want. Yeah, I want to have a lot of collab streams too. Cause I don't know, I love playing games with friends. I love being able to like play different things, and like I have a lot of single player games, and sometimes I feel a little lonely playing single player games. So for sure, I'll have a lot of collabs. And then I'm humble. Yeah. And then I also want to have a hand cam stream. I have a couple ideas for like a hand cam stream. I like keyboards. I really like keyboards, and I want to one day put together a keyboard on stream. I think it'd be pretty fun. There's a lot to putting together a keyboard, so I just have to make sure I have like things ready for it and stuff like that. But I want to do a hand cam stream like that, or maybe like bookbind, because bookbind would be really fun too. So real. Yeah. And then my last one's very simple. You know, I just want to make memories. I just want to have fun with everyone. I want to be able to look back at like all my streams and everything and be able to like laugh and be like, oh my god, these were good times, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm too sentimental, but you know, I just want to make memories. I want to have fun with people. I want to make other people laugh. I want to know I made people laugh and everything. Yeah, these are my streaming goals. I don't know when oh my god, I can't talk. I don't know when I'll accomplish all these goals, but I hope that whenever I graduate, like years when I'm like 100 years old and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to graduate. I hope to have accomplished like most of these. Ayo, full 104 key keyboard. I'm not gonna lie. I will build any keyboard. I have built so far 2, I think, full-size keyboards, if I remember right. I might be wrong. Maybe one was full-size, one was like 90-something%. But I'm down to build like any type of keyboard, to be honest. I love keyboards. Keyboard building ASMR stream. Chat passes out halfway through. Yeah, maybe I'll have like a keyboard ASMR stream, and I'll have it really late at night, so that way like everyone can just like fall asleep to it, you know? 60% keyboard, baby. I think I have a 60 or 65% keyboard, but I'm so used to typing on like 100, like I get like annoyed that I don't have like a numpad next to me. Full on granny. Yeah, I'm ready to graduate now. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Graduate from life at that point. Don't tell me what to do. And then here are some fan art stuff about me, and just in general like some tags and other things too. So you know, my name's Killer Kiayama, right? My species is killer whale. My art tag is orc art. And then if you guys do any NSFW of me, you can do it under whale play. And then I don't mind, like these are the things I'm comfortable with, right? I don't mind full on like NSFW. You know, hopefully just be a little tasteful about it, but I don't mind, right? In terms of blood and gore, you know, as long as it's not me like ripped open or something like that, right? Like it's fine, basically. And then if you guys want, like, I'm really okay with like any form of like fan art or any of that kind of stuff too. So you know, if you change my hair, clothing, like gender, species, like body type, any of that kind of stuff, like that's fine too. The only thing I kind of draw the line at is with alcohol or drugs or smoking. I don't do any of that stuff. So I don't know, I always feel like kind of weird about it. Like, so if you guys do draw anything, just preferably not with those 3 items. You know, if people in the art are like drinking, smoking, or anything like that, like that's fine. Just my character, preferably, I wouldn't like want that, you know. And then Kiayama's goal to be the longest lasting VTuber. Yeah, I'm gonna outlive everyone. well, heard the VTuber chat. We'll have Rule 34 up by the end of June. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared now. But yeah, and then I think if the next slide, okay, my credits. Wait, let me move so you guys can see everyone in the credits real quick. Let me turn tiny. Let me turn itty bitty real quick. Even smaller than I already am. Hold on, just a little more. Okay, perfect. So, some people I want to credit here is Wase-san. Wase is such an amazing artist and genuinely so kind. I love them so much. I've had a couple conversations with them here and there, and every conversation I've had with them has been like so amazing. Basically, like there's I don't know. I feel very blessed to have such an amazing artist. Right now I'm in the works of getting a reference sheet commissioned. So hopefully whenever that comes in, I can get that posted, and then we can see all the extra small details about my character that you can't see as a model, right? But I love him very, very much. And then Myelda also rigged my model as well. She did such an amazing job, and I'm so happy for how it turned out. There's a couple things here and there that need to be like slightly worked on, but they're just work in progress, right? There's nothing too crazy. She did such an amazing job. I'm genuinely like when I saw it, I was like, especially the ears, the little like, or not my ears, but like the little like little hairs I have are so cute. And I'll zoom in a second too, so you guys get to see like all the details and stuff like that. But she did such a good job. She's so amazing. You guys should follow her. She's in chat, by the way. Wase-san's here. Hold on. I'm trying to think of how to say certain things. Konnichiwa, Wase-san. I'm so shy, but yeah, they're so amazing. You should definitely follow them. And then yeah, Myelda's in here too, so go ahead and follow her Twitch as well. And then for my BGM, I had Jesus T work on it. He's really good. I found him on Fiverr. If you guys need any sort of like BGM, definitely go to him, because he's made some songs for me before, and it's at the point where I'm like I'll just tell him like I'm looking for something like this, and I'll send him like a couple links to songs, and he'll be like, okay, got it, and he'll send it back to me like perfect, exactly how I need it. I'm like, whoa, like you just know, like you're just so good with like music, you know. Highly recommend him. Hello, hi. And then I'm so nervous. I want to say something, but I don't know how to speak Japanese very well. I'm trying to learn. And then for my overlays, I had Tron C on VGen work on them. He's also really good. He had a really good response time and got everything like really quick and everything. So, Jesus said, take this for this is jams, and drink this for this is my grooves. Exactly. Amen. But yeah, everyone did such an amazing job, and I'm so grateful for everyone who worked on both my model, on like all my like overlays, like everything that put my stream together. I'm so thankful for everyone. Thank you so much for working on it. And then yeah, and then I think in the next part here, I can finally get into, let me get myself a little bigger. 1 second. Okay, and then let me adjust myself on VTube Studio too, because I think I'm a little to the side. Okay, perfect. So here are some things about my model. I'll start with the top. I love how I have these little like ears, little ear flaps right here. They're so cute. They like match my expressions and everything too. I love it so much. And then here, let me see if I can remember all my toggles. I set all my toggles like recently, and I haven't had a chance to like really use a bunch of them. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why. So I have my eye patch here. I love this so much. This is like so cool. Genuinely so cool. I feel like, I don't know, like a little bit like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the Chunibyo anime, but I feel a little Chunibyo like with it, and it's so, I don't know, I love it so much. And then I have a little blush here that goes away and everything. I don't know, I kind of like the blush. The blush is very cute. I like it. And then the little ahoge is so cute. Yeah, it's so cute. I love it so much. And yeah, the eye patch is so nice too. I don't know. I love so many details about this model. I have little heart eyes too. I'm gonna abuse this so much with certain characters. And then, oh, I have a mullet. I love, I love this extra hair right here too. It's so pretty. I don't know. I love it a lot. And then if I'm shocked, you know, I'm like, oh my god, what happened? What's going on? You know. What else do I have? I'm trying to go. I have my little sparkly eye, my little kira kira. You know, like, oh my god. Oh, wrong toggle. This next one. I don't know, I love all the eye expressions. All the eye expressions are so good and everything. Just like, oh my god. And then, let's see, anything else? Oh. So I can go bald, but I don't really have a head. So I forgot that was another toggle. I was like, what else do I have? Kiayama uses confusion, exactly. But yeah, I'm so happy with how the rigging turned out. And then going on to here, let me zoom out just a teensy bit, just a tad, so you guys can see all the details and everything too. The jacket is so nice. I wish I could buy a jacket like this. Like it's genuinely such a good jacket. Like I love it so much. I love how poofy the sleeves are, and I love all like the patterns and everything on it too. Or not patterns, but like the designs, like little features on it. You know, I don't know. I think it's super cool. I love it so much. And then wait, I missed the gamer den. Okay, 2 bad packs. But yeah, I wish I could have a jacket like this. I love it so much. And then I love my little tummy too. The little tummy is so cute. And then I have my shorts as well. I love the shorts because I have a pair of shorts that are very similar to this too. So every time I look at my model, I'm like, maybe I can dress like my model. But yeah, and then I have my pants too. Let me see if I can remember which is the toggle for them, because I have a toggle for them. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And then I have my legs here, so you guys can see my little legs. And the shoes are also sick too. Wasa-san did like literally such an amazing job on this model. Everything's so cute and I love it so much. Like I don't know, I can't get over like how nice this model is. I love all the details and all the little like things that go to it. Like I don't know, I have no words with how amazing this model is. I love it so much. She got legs. Yeah, I got legs. I love this model so much. New goal: get Kiayama to YouTube Rewind. I don't know if I can do that. Kiayama, hi Avery. Fashion icon. Let me see. I think I activated some toggle. Oh, I did. Let me try to turn some of these off. There we go. Yeah, in total, this is how I look. But I love it. Everyone did such an amazing job on this model. I genuinely am so in love with it. I am thankful for everyone who like worked on this. I don't know. I'm still so like baffled. Like, oh my god, this came out so well. How much lift is the shoes though? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to think. Oh, and then my last thing as well after this, or like after showing off all of this, is here. Let me zoom back in, and then I'm gonna get to this corner right here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I won't get the corner. I'll go here, and then I'll go right here real quick. My next slide is my schedule for upcoming streams. But yeah, so tomorrow, this schedule starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be streaming with Oathbound, so that's gonna be with Sapphire Veil, Malin Moku, and with obviously me, right? We're all gonna stream, I believe, Roblox. If I remember right. We should be streaming by 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST, and 8 p.m. EST. So that's all the. I try to put all the like North American like you know time zones and everything. If I need to though, if people ask for like the European time zones, I'll try to see if I can add like a couple here and there. And then on Monday I will play Still Wakes the Deep. I feel it's very thematic for me, you know, cause like a sea type of game, you know. And then Tuesday, because I think the game is like a 4 or 6 hour long game, so I'm probably gonna break it up to 2 days. If I do end up finishing it on Monday early, I'll find something to do on Tuesday, but for Tuesday at least, I expect just to do that. Wednesday, I'm gonna take a little break, you know, I might like take a little nap or something, I don't know. On Thursday, I'll play Sims 4. I think I'll just be building like a little cottage, like little cottagecore type of house. So it's gonna be a very like chill stream for the most part, nothing too crazy. Friday, I will stream Vampire Therapist. I found it on stream. I found it on Steam today. It was on sale and it looked really cool. So I will be playing that, and hopefully, you know, I don't know how long that game's gonna be, but if it ends up being long, it's probably gonna be a game I like will come back to every once in a while. And then Saturday, I think I'll take a break. I forgot if I have something planned. I have to double check for my Saturday. I might or might not stream Saturday. If I do, I will post an update for the schedule. But yeah, and then I have this lovely art here done by none other than Sapphire Veil. She's such an amazing artist, genuinely so good. I don't know, she's crazy. She's such a good artist. I love her so much. You guys should definitely follow everyone, Meilin Moku and Sapphire Veil. Yeah, like I don't know, she's such an amazing artist, and I'm trying to think what else. If I have anything else, I think it's all my slides I have to show, basically. But yeah, saw the thumbnail art for Vampire Therapist. Yeah, you have a type. Leave me alone, okay? I at least admit I have a type. Yummy Noju, that's savage. Wait, what do you say? My culture is not your content, Killer Kiayama. I'm canceling you for that stream, that Friday stream, Tiki. You know what? It sounds like you need therapy. You should come to vampire therapy. No, you amazing. No, you. She's such like, oh, she's such an amazing artist. Sorry, I have to move myself. But yeah, I don't know. Here, let me go back to the screen and then I'll make myself bigger, and then I guess we could just chat at this point, right? Unless you guys have anything else to do, but I think that's everything I have for the most part. And we can just chill, I guess. Who is this guy? Love you too, Pooks. Who? Yami 1, Kiayama 0. What the heck? But yeah, now we at the end. Dino fact. Oh my god, more dino facts. Now you gotta yap your heart out. Oh my god, I can. That's so much yapping though. Dino fact. Share the dino fact. I'm trying to think of one. There. Oh, I'm trying to remember the full name to this dinosaur. Here, let me search up the full name because I always butcher it. Let me see here real quick. Let me see the full name. Okay. Fun fact, right? The bot isn't working. Hold on, it's pending. So, the Pachycephalosaurus, oh my god, I can never say the Patchy, basically. I can never say the full name. It's the Pachycephalosaurus, basically, right? That dinosaur is the one that everyone kind of knows has like the thick skull, the big old dome on his head, like 9 inches of like skull, basically, right? The bot's thinking, chat. I'm thinking. The bot has to look up her facts. Grok could do better. First of all, hold on. But yeah, so the patchy dinosaur, right? Like, and again, that's the one that has like the 9-inch skull, basically. It's the one you see in the second Jurassic Park movie where he like it rams itself into like a car, right? Like with a skull. So this one kind of went back and forth with paleontologists because originally paleontologists looked at this and they were like, oh yeah, this dinosaur probably rammed its enemies or maybe even each other with its head, because why else would it have like 9 inches of skull? Like, that just doesn't make sense, right? And so they were like, okay, of course, yeah, it's using this as like a ramming batter, basically, right? And then other paleontologists came out being like, well, no, hold your horses. This may not be the case because the way the spine aligns with the skull, if it rammed something, the spine may not have actually been able to support the amount it's ramming, and it may have actually would potentially shatter or break. So there's no way that this dinosaur was ramming things, because if it did, it would just like break its spine, basically, right? Because the spine has to be at a specific spot, like perfectly aligned for it not to die, essentially, right? And so there's a lot of like back and forth with the community of people being like, well, what is the purpose for the 9-inch skull? Like, there's no way that these dinosaurs develop 9 inches, right, for the skull. It's just not possible, right? And then eventually they did a lot more research, and then they went back to their first theory of like, oh no, most likely they did ram things because they were able to kind of test things with the spine, and they found that the spine actually would have been able to take all the pressure of it ramming itself into either, most likely it didn't ram itself into like predators or anything, it probably rammed into like other like for mating season and stuff like that, you know, like as a show of like strength and stuff like that, it would fight using its head and everything. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know, like I think the way Mother Nature has created so many animals in the past and how it creates things now, like it's just so interesting the different ways like animals have used what they develop essentially, and like I don't know, I just think it's kind of neat. I don't know how to describe it, but I just think it's pretty cool. And then they do sound like blues a bit creamier that way. Hey yo, are those MX cherries blues I can hear? Oh, probably, yeah. I forgot what keys I have in this one. I bought this keyboard from someone like a while ago. I forgot exactly what's in here. Developing 9 inches? 9 inches ramming into a car? Sounds like a crazy Saturday. A good creamy cherry keyboard. I have to check what oh my god, what switches I have in here. I forgot what I have in this keyboard. They did ram things, huh? Definitely neat. Mating what? Like yeah, for like mating season, you know, like they would fight for like the females in their packs and stuff like that, you know. Turkey man, I wish I could develop 9 inches, Jesus Christ. I shouldn't read everything in chat. I have a tendency just to like keep reading. What's your favorite fake character? Ooh, that's kind of hard. Actually, no, that's not hard. That's not hard at all. My favorite fake character is Angra Mainu. If you play the game, he is the 0 star you can get from like the friend point like thing, and he's the weakest character in all shapes and forms. Like he's so weak, he can't do anything. But I love him so much. He's like, I don't know, he's just misunderstood. You know, he tries his best, kinda. You know, I love him so much. I have him like maxed out in almost everything except level, because I don't want to get rid of his black border. So I don't want to like give him a grail or anything. Who's your Genshin main? Ooh, it was Kaching for a while, and then who did I get? Oh, and then I got Scaramouche, and I like only made him at this point. I waited for Scaramouche like ever since the first event where he like came out. I think it was like the Falling Star event. I waited for him. I was like, you're coming home one day and I'm gonna get you. I don't care how much it costs. Like I'm gonna get you. And I was a little disappointed that he wasn't like Electro. But still, you know, I can't hate him, you know, because I still love him. He's like my favorite character. So I still got him and I made him now. Thoughts on Jean Alter? She's a baddie, I will say that. She's for sure a quality baddie. I'm not sure if she's my type 100% though, but I genuinely understand the the attraction people have for Jean Alter. She's so, ooh, you know, she's a baddie. And what else? I bet you like new I can never say his name. New Villette, right? That's how you pronounce it. I kind of like him and I kind of don't. I'm not quite sure if he's my type 100%. Like, I haven't got him as a character either, so I've never played him. But he seems pretty cool. I don't know much about him, but to be honest, besides I think he's a dragon, right? Continue Enjoyer. I can't read. She was so fun when people were like, oh, she's not that good. She's like low on the tier list. I was like, I don't care. She's so good. Like I genuinely enjoy like playing with her. And it's really, at the time at least, before there was like Scaramouche and other like characters, right? Like it was really fun exploring the world with her too. I mean, Scarra got unalive friend, so Venti got to step in. I guess. Or Tris Mechaniste and Elise Cardinal. When that, I was like addicted to that sound when it first came out. Like when people started like posting videos, I was kind of like, oh my god, like I can't stop listening to this. This is like low-key really catchy. Mordred better than Artoria? Answer wisely. Yes, Mordred is better. I love Mordred so much. I love Mordred like 100%. She's crazy. I feel like I identify with her so well. I don't know. I was about to say she's such a queen, but I'm like, wait, no, she wouldn't like that. She's such a king, you know? I like fish. Oh, official. I don't know why I was gonna read that as like insult, but like fish, and I was like, what? I'm like, oh, official. I'm like, she's cool too. I'm not the biggest fan of like archer characters in Genshin, to be honest, but if I did play them, like I would main her because she's really cool. Or however spelled, it's been a while. No, I think you're right. I think it is like that. play who play who you like is the correct way. Exactly. Let's go, Saber a red gang. Woo! I love. I could probably do like a tier list of like fake characters one day. I have to catch up with the game though, cause I have paused on it just because I got really busy with things. So there's some characters where they've came out and I'm like, who are you? What are you doing in my game? Tomboy King, let's go. Yeah, exactly. I love Mordred so much. She is genuinely so good. Oh my god, it's been almost an hour already. That's so crazy. I was genuinely like, before I started streaming, I was genuinely like, I'm gonna cry, guys. Real question, how do you feel about dolphins? Well, orcas eat dolphins, if I remember right, you know, so I guess they're tasty, right? They're cool-ish, you know? Dolphins aren't bad. Are you trying to push an anti-dolphin agenda, Turkey? It's type official. Oh, okay. I feel like no one can like type the name. I'm sorry, we may be allies, but we can never truly be friends. Let me adjust myself in the seat real quick. But yeah, before I started streaming, I was so nervous and I was literally like, I'm gonna cry, guys. Like, I can't do this. Like, I was like, what if I just canceled stream real quick? Orcas eat dolphins. Good. Yes, I am. I'm trying to, my brother. Yeah, and then I had some like tech issues before streaming too, so I was just panicking, and I'm a very like anxious person. So the whole time before stream, I was like, oh my god, I need to do this, but I also need to do that, but also this. Wait, what about this and that? And it was like, I was so nerve-wracked, like the whole time. Oh, I just remember too, I wanted to say something in both Spanish and Japanese, but I don't know if it's too late to really say it. I guess I could still say it, but I'm so nervous. Like, I feel like I'm still kind of getting past like the debut jitters, you know, like I'm like, okay, it's over now kind of thing. The killer killed it. I hope I did. I was so nervous, especially going last. I'm just like, because like Sapphire started really strong with like an amazing video, and she's so creative with like the way she showed off all her interests. And then Maylin also had a really interesting, to say the least, stream. And I don't know if I was able to like beat that or anything, or like match their level, so I'm like, man, I really hope like I did a good job. Nice one. I am dying of laugh. Wait, you were my brother, Animatter. You were supposed to unite the sabers to unite, wait, not destroy them. My queen list is expanding. We got a butterfly, a ninja, and an orca. Yeah! On a scale from 1 to 10, how much are you a gooner? On whatever scale you're putting it on, if you're trying to rate me, Maylin, and Saf, I think I'm right in the middle between them, I would say. Well, actually, no. Because Saf said some really crazy things. I think I'm like below. I feel like I'm the tamest out of everyone, I would say. Actually, now I'm like thinking past, like thinking like back to what everything has been said. I think I'm pretty tame. I'm definitely the kind of person that I will stare respectfully, maybe even disrespectfully sometimes, but me actually saying things or like acting out on things, like I get so shy, you know. I'm just like you know. Maylin certainly had a stream, haha, it was great. Yeah, she had a very interesting stream, I would say. Nah, all three are top 1. And then, what? Nah. A lot of things were said. I think a lot of really interesting things were said today. Kiayama is the least gooner of Oathbound. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. When I first debuted, or not debuted, sorry. When I first applied, when I auditioned, right? I thought like, oh, maybe I might be the most unhinged. I don't know. Like, maybe like, I might be a little crazy or something. Like, I don't know if I'm like a little too much. And then I met my 2 gen mates, and I was like, oh, no, I'm okay. I'm actually good. I'm the sanest, I think. We also normal human orca nervous. Sapphire being down bad? No, never. I didn't quite know she was that down bad until today either. I knew I picked up on some things, you know, and I heard some things before, and then I heard her talk, and I'm like, oh, okay. Kiayama staring respectfully is the same as sunglasses. They can't see what I'm staring at me. Oh yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm wearing sunglasses, but the sunglasses are like top of my head. Like I'm not actually wearing them. I'm staring. Little did you know the insanity waiting for you. Yeah, especially when I met Maylin. Maylin scares me. She scares me so much, but at the same time, I love her so much. I can't decide if this is like Stockholm syndrome or what the case is, but like, she's crazy, but like I love her. I just want to know what's going on in her head. TBH Sapphire Veil threatens to break my kneecap. Well, did you deserve it? To be fair, I pictured innocent vibes from Saf. I think everyone did, but if you've like talked to her a couple times, you can kind of pick up some things here and there. You kind of know. Oh, she's the embodiment of down bad. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I ruined my image for you. It's okay. They had to find out at some point. They had to find out. But yeah, I think so. There's 4 minutes left. I don't know if I should wrap it up or if I should call it there, or I don't know. Is there anyone have any questions? Anything they'd like to suggest to see in future streams, or anything they want to say to me? Hopefully, only nice comments. Holds up blade body pillow. Someone asked me recently if I wanted to get a body pillow, and I was like, well, I kind of really want one, but at the same time, I don't want to feel shameful, so maybe I won't get one. And I still kind of want one, but I'm scared my roommates would walk in and be like, so, Killer, oh, what's that? And then point to my bed, and I'd be like, oh, you know, just body pillow, you know, don't worry about it. Like, I'm so scared of that situation. I don't know. I feel so, like, embarrassed. You did so good. Wait, hold on. Let me read from the top bottom real quick. Sapphire gaining the status effect known as Gooner in the first stream. Scatter. Yo. Dino fact. Another one. No. I already had 2. I already gave 2 for free. You did so good, Kiayama. Congrats on debut. Thank you, Fawn. I appreciate it so much. I am so thankful for everyone coming out too. Like, I don't know. I didn't know how many people to expect, and I don't know. I was so nervous. I think even if only like 2 people showed up to my debut, I would still be like on the verge of tears. Like, okay, here's my debut. I'd be so nervous. You did such a great debut. Congrats. Thank you, Krim. Are you watching the Orca movie? Which one? There's like, isn't there like at least three like popular Orca movies, right? There's like Free Willy, there's like a SeaWorld documentary, and there's like another one, right? I think. I guess the benefit of being last, you don't need to yeet off to the next person. Yeah, it's kind of convenient. I'm like, okay, well, I guess everyone can just, you know, chill for the rest of the night. They just, you know, like, take it easy. Dino fact? Okay, one more dino fact. Only one more, right? I'm trying to think of a good one. Hold on. I'm thinking. Can I give you guys a Jurassic Park fact? It's kind of like a dino fact, but not quite, because it's not about the dinosaurs, but like the movie. Does that count? Is that okay? I have a lot of those too. I feel like I just can't share them sometimes because they're not quite dino facts. Jingle Jingle Dino Girl, give us a fact. Okay, fine. It's gonna be a Jurassic Park one. You know the first movie, where they have the giant T-Rex that's like, you know, like first attacks them, and like, and it's raining, they're in the cars and everything, right? So that giant animatronic, it was a full-size animatronic, right? Like it wasn't like, oh, they cut it up into pieces or anything. It was like a full entire-sized animatronic. And so what they would do is, though, if you had to fix it for any reason, you had to like crawl inside of it, right? To like get in there, like fix the gears or whatever the case is, right? With this animatronic, the layering they put on the outside to be the skin wasn't super great at deflecting water, so the whole time they were recording, every time when it would rain, the water at some point would seep into the animatronic and it would stop working. So someone would have to go in there to go and fix it, right? But the thing about animatronics is that if it stops working, nothing's really holding it in place, right? And so there was a legitimate fear that the animatronic, if it moved even an inch, like if it moved, it could genuinely like crush and kill whoever was inside. Kind of like Springtrap, right? In like FNAF, right? And so at some point, someone had to go in and like fix it a couple times, right? And one time someone had to go in and fix it, the animatronic did move, and the person got really lucky because they were able to like avoid getting squished, but someone basically almost died on that set trying to fix the animatronic just for that scene. And I think that's fucking crazy. Sounds like FNAF lore. It almost is. It's like adjacent to it. Dino Springtrap is buck wild. Yeah, it's great. There's a lot of really cool facts about like Jurassic Park behind the scenes, and especially knowing that like 90% of their effects are like practical effects too. Like crazy. Even the scene. I'll give you guys another fun fact about Jurassic Park 2. Like even the scene where the T-Rex is like chasing the car, like right, like after Jeff Goldblum's like, oh my god, the T-Rex coming, everyone get in the car, right? So at that time when they were recording that, they initially wanted to use claymation to record the T-Rex running, because at the time like that was the most convenient way to get that kind of effect. But the only thing with claymation is that since you're taking images, you're not able to create like the effect of things like running, like what's it, the motion effect, right? Like motion wave. I forgot what the word's called. Because if you take a picture, it's a clear image. You know, there's no motion to it. So that's the only downside of using claymation of things, is that you see things very clearly and it doesn't quite add the effect of like, oh, this thing's actually running or actually moving. And so they had entrusted a CGI artist to try their best to like model the T-Rex and imitate running. And I believe, if I remember right, they had to create a brand new like animation program or animation effect that would allow like motion capture, or not motion capture, but like the motion look to like the effect to happen. And I think they got that in like really like before their deadline, like right before their deadline basically. Like that was like the last thing they're waiting on. And so that whole effect was done by one guy, like the whole like T-Rex running scene and everything. And the only reason why it looks so nice is because he like literally like worked his ass off to make it look nice and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that's cool. If that guy didn't work on that scene, we would have had a claymation scene there instead. It wouldn't be bad, but I just think it's kind of cool like how those things like work out and everything. I remember when you asked about posting hand holding them out. I had that one post. Oh my god! For context, Pax put up like a picture of like a fertility picture, and I remember I asked the management before I posted my hand holding picture. I was like, oh, is it okay if I post this picture of like me holding hands with someone? And little management was literally like, Pax just posted a fertility post. You can go crazy. And I'm like, oh, okay. The first debut I ever caught ever, worth the wait. Rad as raccoons. I want my money back. What the heck? You got any screenshots you can DM me? What do you guys? I don't even know. I haven't even been. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm so nervous. I haven't been able to keep up on the side conversation that's happening here, and I'm kind of interested because the little comments I've seen here and there, I'm like, what's happening? What are you guys talking about? What's going on? I was behind the entire time on stream. What? Pax is wild. No, oh yeah, Pax is fucking crazy. He's like, not as crazy as other people, but like he is a little energetic, I would say sometimes. I'm 8 minutes behind. Oh, I see. He was a whole 8 minutes behind. Kiayama is literally asking for permission for a hand-holding image. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I didn't know what kind of agency I was going. Like when I first got hired, I was like, well, what kind of agency is this? Like, you know, like I did some research, but I didn't know the full details of like what the agency was all about. And when I found out more and more, I was like, oh, I'm okay. I'm actually like one of the sanest people here. Hand-holding in this stream? Hey, yo. No, not the stream. You have to pay for that. But okay. My time is up, so I will let everyone go for right now. Oh, hi, honey. You caught the stream at the very, very end. I was about to like end stream right now. Is this my favorite VTuber? I hope so. But yeah, I'm actually gonna end the stream right now, honey. I'm sorry you caught it so late, but hopefully you can watch the VOD. You can go full NSFW, but handholding is too crazy. Okay, no, that's fan art, right? I was like, that's not what I'm posting. I'm posting handholding. If someone wants to post NSFW, that's on them, right? That's their own content, right? But, honey, our favorite VTuber, bruh, full freak. But yeah, honey, my beloved troll, we escaped the cloud. Oh my god, I saw her first. Anyways, before all my haters roll in. I'm gonna end the stream officially here. Thank you guys for thank you guys so much for joining my stream. I appreciate it so much, and I will be streaming tomorrow at the time. I'll post my schedule as well on YouTube and on my Twitter, and I hope to see you guys then. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.